Welcome back to Caracas, Venezuela. I'm Dan Koshel along with Gary Mazeroff, and we're ready for the men's doubles. It's Team USA taking on Team Canada for the World Racquetball for the Pan American Championship. Let's start that again. Once again, welcome back, everyone. I'm Dan Koshel along with Gary Mazeroff. It's time for the men's doubles. Team USA taking on Team Canada, and to introduce all the players on the floor right now, once again, here's my partner, Gary Mazeroff.
Thank you, Dan. Brian Istis from Canada just served to Mike Guidry. Guidry skipped it in. First point to Team Canada. Brian is playing with Mike Green from Ontario, Canada. Mike Guidry is playing with Jason Thorner from Georgia. Mike is from Texas. And here we go. That's a replay. 1 serving 0.
So Mike Guidry and Jason Thorner taking on Brian Istis and Mike Green of Canada. Mike Guidry and Jason Thorner are from the USA. And now we have our first appeal of the game, I believe. So let's see what's happening. Let's get the call. 1 serving 0 now. As Brian Istis serves for Team Canada. Canada is in the darker uniforms.
Side out. Mike returned that ball, driving the ball down the left side wall. This is a 20 by 40 glass wall along the side. There's also a 20-foot long glass wall on the back. Very difficult at times to pick the flight of the ball up. Skip ball in on Mike's return. So it's a handout. Mike Guidry from Texas, national champion in both singles and doubles in the United States.
There's a shot by Thorner. Thorner able to put that one in, and now it is the U.S. now tying things up, 1 serving 1.
Errant shot by Thorner, skips in. Canada coming in again, 2-1.
So here comes Brian Istis from Team Canada. Mike Green, his partner. Nice shot that time by Brian Istis.
Dan, these guys know what it takes to win. They were very successful as a late selection for the World Championships. They beat the U.S. doubles team. They beat a very strong Mexican team yesterday in the semis to get here. And I look for this to be a very, very close match.
It's a good try that time by Mike Green. Couldn't quite get it to the wall between the legs, so a half down. And it goes right to Mike Green on the serve as Team Canada leads Team USA by the score of 2-1. Istis putting it in the corner. 3 serving 1.
Green's enticing Thorner on the right side to shoot the return, and anything that's left up, these guys are ending the rally on.
Thorner muscling it in the corner. Istis is there, and a skip ball.
For our viewers, the referee is Pablo Farje from Santiago, Chile. Lines people, we have Ivani Vegas from Costa Rica, and we have Leo Simo from Dominican Republic. Skip ball again by Thorner.
Half out. So Mike Guidry on serve.
U.S. isn't starting out the way they had projected.
Here goes the shot by Istis. Guidry against the window and able to have enough on the ball to get it to the wall.
Compromised his hand a little bit on that one, but I guess it was worthwhile. He got the point.
So now Guidry on serve, and it's 2 serving 3, 1 point away from tying in game number 1. Green. So Mike Green able to get that one. And a side out over to Team Canada. Team USA.
There's an appeal on that last shot. The U.S. says it's skipped.
And right now the discussion being made.
Call stands. Appeal used by Team USA. So Canada's coming in to serve with a 1 point lead, 3-2. If Canada can keep the pressure on Team USA, they have an excellent chance to be successful in this match.
So here comes Brian Istis on serve for Team Canada. And it's 3 serving 2, a 1 point lead for Team Canada in this championship match.
7 days Here we are, Dan, the last match.
Final match, and it is a packed house as the award ceremony will be taking place immediately after this match right here. Thorner, Istis, Guidry.
You see these guys, the proximity they strike the ball, the proximity to their opponents, they won't hold up, they'll just swing. You better get out of the way. Hand out.
Hand out, Mike Green looking to serve. Game number 1, 3 serving 2.
There's a discussion between Green and Thorner, maybe based on positioning. Your partner's hitting, let me get in my position. The nuances of this doubles game are incredible. Skip in.
Mike Green had a shot at it, but just skipped the ball. Side out back over to Team USA. Trying to get the point to tie the game. It's 2 serving 3 here in game number 1.
Great return by Green. What Thorner did there was he had a tight pinch, a tight Z serve, and tried to throw Green off, but Green was ready for it.
Guidry with a nice shot in the corner, and right now Team USA has tied things up 3-3 with that shot by Guidry. Guidry skips it. Another look at it.
These guys pound the ball. Similar game styles, but all 4 players pound the ball, and the movement and reaction time just isn't there. You got to work with precision.
Istis with the shot.
Another skip.
Half out. And now Mike Green steps up to try and give Team Canada their second lead of the game. It's 3-3 now. Knotted up in game number 1.
You're not going to see many defensive shots from these guys. Pound, pound, pound.
Off the wall, Guidry, great move. Thorner. Istis.
First ceiling ball.
Istis.
Great shot.
Sidewall, front wall. Green. Great rally for both. Oh, what a
backhand,
shot.
wide angle pinch by Jason Thorner. Notice that he's put side. Guidry's a lefty. He's still, that's the communication part in doubles. He ended up taking over Mike's left side position and ended the rally. USA serving tied at 3. Jammed the ball right back in the middle, and this is saying, hey, what you can do to me, I'll do back to you. So it's a handout, 3-3.
So 3-3, Mike Guidry now on serve. Game number 1. Istis.
Great coverage here. Just great coverage. He held up, but I don't think he's going to get the call. Actually, I don't think he's asked for the call. It's a safety hold-up. Istis is saying, thank you very much, just in case.
He is saying that. Thank you very much, just in case. Now that Gary has spilled his cappuccino directly in back of him. No. So there's a stoppage in play right now, and I believe Thorner.
He's asking for a glove change. And if the referee agrees that it needs to be changed, he can give him a referee timeout for equipment. But usually they'll assess him a timeout.
So there is a stoppage right now. So right now the play by Team USA and Team Canada as we are knotted up 3-3. Nice shot by Mike Green. So Mike Green able to fire that one in.
Watch the balance, watch the agility, watch the quick setup with the racket, and of course the racket head speed and strength from each of these players.
Guidry. Istis. Pass shot, held up.
Guidry held up, allowing his partner Thorner to get to it, and Istis was in the way, so Pablo Fadje is calling a dead ball hinder to replay the point. Second server for Canada. The score is Canada 3, USA 3. Actually, it's first server. Istis is first server for Canada. The player on the right side for USA, Thorner, is asking for an avoidable hinder call. Fadje's call was dead ball hinder replay. We'll see what the lines people do.
Three serving three. And right now, Mike Green on serve.
I want to thank our statistician, Mike Bisecki from Germany. What a great get by Guidry. So Thorner coming in, Dan. Tied up at 3.
Right now, Istis, the ceiling shot. Green. And a half out. So right now, here comes Guidry on serve. Once again, as we're tied up 3-3, game number 1.
Guidry now is going to a high lob nick off the left sidewall, which is the glass. See if he can get some errant returns. Continue to pound the ball. Wide angle.
Boy,
skip ball by Canada.
Doubles, you're right. Doubles is just so much different than singles, and you have to play it differently.
You certainly do. It's communication.
Watching where the ball is, the eye racket coordination has to be there.
You know, just for everyday play, doubles is a great equalizer. You could take two quality high-level players, singles players, put them together, and they don't mesh.
Sort of saw a little bit of that in the U.S. doubles, the women's doubles, in which Team Mexico was able to get the victory over Team USA.
Correct. And as we had indicated in that broadcast, we agreed that the fact that Gudinas and Walsh had to play singles and doubles, it came back to haunt them.
There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 5 serving 3 when we come back. The Pan American Championships continue from Caracas, Venezuela. Once again, welcome back to Caracas, Venezuela. I'm Dan Koshel along with Gary Mazeroff. We're in game number 1. Team USA taking on Team Canada. The U.S. leading it 5-3 in game number 1.
Dan, what we've seen thus far in the first part of this game is a lot of energy expended, few defensive shots by both teams. I think the U.S. has taken the advantage because they've made fewer errors. They're conserving more energy on the serves, not pounding their serves. There's a ball returned by Istis to Thorner, and it handcuffed him, so it's a side out. Istis trying to get 1 point more and bring him back to 4-5.
Yes, hanging in there. Thorner getting to the ball. Mike Green.
2 bounces.
So now there is a...
Oh, he held up. Hinder.
So the replay. 6 serving 3, game number 1. Team Canada on serving. I beg your pardon, 3 serving 6. Game number 1. Team
Now
Canada on serve.
Brian's going with a defensive serve and got Mike to come back with a ceiling ball, which Mike doesn't really like to do. And then errant shot on the Guidry's part gives Brian another point, so it's 4 serving 5.
Right now, Brian Istis in the service box. Team Canada 2 down. Game 1, 4 serving 6. Green is there. Thorner. Istis.
Great angle by Mike. Great angle. Wide angle pass, handcuffed Green on the right side and took a second bounce at the back wall. You know, it's this time of year, it's been uncanny. It's been so cold here in Caracas, Dan.
Cold is about 89.
Yeah.
Here goes the shot by Istis. Roll out. Got the point, and now cuts the lead to 1. 5 serving 6. Game number 1, the men's double championship match from Caracas, Venezuela.
Thorner came, took that ball early, just beyond the receiving line, and ripped it right back at Green. He wasn't expecting that. Didn't get the angle he wanted on that serve.
Side out to Team USA.
So Thorner's smiling. Wasn't what he was trying to do, but he'll take it.
So now Thorner in the service box. The U.S. leading it by 1, 6-5. Istis.
Right side corner return by Istis forces a half out. So now Guidry will come in to serve, trying to expand the lead.
So once again, the U.S. 6, Team Canada 5. Second serve opportunity for the U.S.
Guidry's asking for a hinder, and it's granted. Istis thought the ball was down before Guidry could get it. He's not going to appeal it.
So now Guidry once again will be on serve for the U.S. 6 serving 5 in game number 2. Game number 1. Thorner.
Dead ball. Ball is dead.
So you can tell that in the many, many years that you have played this game, when a ball cracks out and dies, you can tell right away, can't you?
Yes, sir.
You have eyes like eagles.
They're still open.
It's unbelievable. And while they're changing balls, that'll give us a great chance to tell you that the Pan American Championships on the Tennis Channel are brought to you by Ectalon. If you're going to play the game, play with fire. Today's match is also being made possible by Volkswagen and your local Volkswagen dealers. Today's game also brought to you by ProPin. It's the official ball of the International Racquetball Federation. I'm Dan Koshel along with Gary Mazeroff, and Team USA gets a point on that last exchange and lead it by 2, 7 serving 5. And a whiff.
Jammed it right into the glass, handcuffed Istis on the left side. Again, that glass is torturous.
And they're not used to playing with the side glass and all the spectators.
No, that's
watching
correct.
In there as well. So Guidry gets the point, and the U.S. leads it now 8-5.
Ball was ripped back in the middle, and Guidry held up. They'll play it again. 8-5, 3-point lead for Team USA. Canada's going to have to elevate a little bit in order to stay in this match.
Mike Green is there, but
Guidry's deadly with that reverse pinch forehand in the right corner. You never know where he's going. He's so quick with that racket head that he can hit just about any angle.
So now it is 9 serving 5, game number 1. The U.S. starting to pull away just a bit. Mike Green. Thorner.
It's a great shot by Thorner. Overhead cross court into the wall. Skipped by Mike. So Canada's coming in, find themselves with a 4-point deficit serving 5-9.
So Brian Istis now on serve, game number 1. So it's 5 serving 9, game number 1.
So go with a drive serve, probably pound it into the glass or jam it into the middle.
Wow, what a shot by Istis just to get to the ball.
Great shot by Thorner on the right side and the rally in the corner.
So now it's a half. Is it a half out?
We think so. We're finding out what's happening from our statistician, Mike Masecki.
That'll give us a great chance to tell you that championships continue right here on the Tennis Channel. Roberto Mejia taking on Jack Husak in the singles championship of the Pan American Championships from Caracas, Venezuela. Check your local listings for times and dates only on the Tennis Channel. And the championships continue as well. Cheryl Godinez and Christian Waltz taking on Rosie Torres and Susana Acosta. Check all the action out. Championships from the Pan American Championship Tournament only on the Tennis Channel. I'm Dan Cochelle along with Gary Mazeroff, and we're waiting for the call to be given to us from above.
There was an appeal by Team Canada, and it wasn't overruled. So they lose one of their 5 allotted appeals for this first game. So now Green, second server for Canada, will serve.
Thorner raised his hand momentarily.
He thought the ball was down.
Guidry.
And that ball was put down in the left corner by Guidry, so it's a side out. Thorner coming in to serve.
So now Jason Thorner comes in and serves at 9. And we'll wait for the official score.
9-5, I believe.
Yep, 9 serving 5, game number 1.
Multilingual here. 4 languages being spoken at the same time. Great near side pinch with the backhand by Thorner.
10 serving 5 now. It's a 5-point lead, and the team from Canada calls the timeout. We'll take one as well. Back after this with more from the Pan American Championships from Caracas, Venezuela, next on the Tennis Channel. The Pan American Championships on the Tennis Channel, brought to you by Volkswagen. Check out the latest from Volkswagen at your local Volkswagen dealer. And by Ectalon. It's the official. And by Ectalon. If you're going to play the game, play with fire. Today's game also brought to you by ProPen. It's the official racquetball of the International Racquetball Federation. So right now, as the U.S. comes out of the timeout, leading at 10-5, Thorner is an outstanding server and has done a great job in this game. Gets to that ball there. Mike Green now underneath Istis and a side out, or I should say a half down to Mike Guidry. So now it's 10 serving 5 with the U.S. their second serve opportunity.
Mike continues to half lob or high lob left side, enticing Istis to shoot and hoping for an errant return, at which time he can end the rally. That time he had the opportunity but skipped it in. So now Team Canada, Istis coming in at 5-10. They haven't scored in a while, Dan.
So Brian Istis now tries to get the Team Canada back into this game. There's Istis once again. Green takes a shot at it. There's Green again. Got it. 6 point for Team Canada now, 6 serving 10.
What happened there was Thorner returned a backhand off the back wall, drilled it right at Green. Green took it out of the air and rolled it out, and Guidry thought it skipped, but it didn't. So point scored, 6 serving 10.
So the serve back to the back. Green. There's Guidry.
Great shot. Just a great wide-angle pass by Guidry.
And Istis
pinned Istis against the back wall, and he had no opportunity. He didn't know whether to go directly into the back wall, go to the front wall, so he went to the side wall.
So it's 6 serving 10 once again with Mike Green on serve. Green, there's Guidry. Istis pushing it off the glass. There's Green
Skip
again,
ball.
skip.
I ask our newcomers to racquetball to just appreciate the athleticism of these athletes, these racquetball athletes. Just incredible moves. Those that know the game concentrate on the strategy, the nuances of the game.
So now Thorner once again with an opportunity to serve 6 or make that 10 serving 6. The U.S. seemingly in control of game 1. Guidry. There's Thorner.
Skip in again.
And Istis not happy with where Guidry was stationed at that point.
He's more upset with himself.
So now Istis and Mike Green settle in the back, and it's the 11th point for Team USA. 11 serving 6. Thorner on serve.
He called a skip ball.
Ball skip, and Istis doesn't like it.
It was a great opportunity just for Brian to get to it. He knew it skipped. That's why he pumped his hand.
Not liking it, though.
Well, again, he's mad at himself.
12 serving 6.
Otherwise, he would have appealed it.
Back to a 6-point lead for Team USA.
Great serves by Thorner. He's just pressing Mike deep in the right corner. Mike wants to shoot the ball. Doesn't really have room to do so effectively.
You look at the experience from this American team against the inexperience, at least as partners for Team Canada in this match.
Yes.
Last year we had a chance to see for the first time Mike Green and Brian Istis as a double team. That time a little bit miscommunication between Guidry and Thorner. They both collide in the middle.
Green and Istis, as you know, are quality players. I mean, they can compete with anyone, but they're up against a team that is equally as good. And you know, if they apply any pressure whatsoever, if the U.S. can keep the pressure on Canada, Canada's likely to be on the downside of this match. Last year in Korea, they played a team that wasn't as quality as this team of Guidry and Thorner.
So game point is at hand right now, 14 serving 6.
Miscommunication.
Yep, they got it. So that's going to do it for game number 1. The Americans win it 15-6.
I think there's an appeal. I'm going to ask our statistician what the appeal was. Mike, why? What's the basis for the appeal by Team Canada? I think they're appealing that it was a hinder ball. We'll see what the outcome is.
And it looks like the outcome is going to be
a replay.
A replay in favor of Team Canada.
So Guidry will serve for game again. Pounding the ball along the glass.
Guidry getting to the ball. Side out.
Reverse pitch by Green, left corner. So Canada's still in. Down 6-14. See if they can generate some momentum here.
So right now, here comes the serve opportunity. Back to the back. Istis gets to the ball. Slipped as he hit.
Splat attempt skips in. Green will serve. 6-14. Brian's very upset with himself in this game. He hasn't played to his potential or anywhere near. But, you know, that's going to happen when you're up against a player like Guidry on the left side who's been through these wars for years. It's a nice serve up the middle.
Green.
Neither of the U.S. players reacted to it, and consequently a setup for Green. He ends the rally.
Short serve, mistake. Another game opportunity for Team USA, leading at 14-7.